Now, India and the European Union are on the brink of sealing what both sides are calling a historic free trade agreement, and a major concession from New Delhi could be the game changer. According to sources, India is preparing to slash import duties on cars from the European Union to 40%, down from the current levels that go as high as 110%. This would mark the biggest opening yet of India's tightly protected automobile market. Sources have told Reuters news agency that the Indian government has agreed to immediately reduce tariffs on a limited number of EU-made cars priced above 15,000 euros. With duties set to fall further to just 10% over time. The move is expected to significantly ease access for European automakers like Volkswagen, Mercedes-Benz and BMW. India and the European Union, even as they finalized the historic free trade agreement, sources informing us that India is all set to slash import duties on EU-made cars from around 110% to just 40% for cars priced above the 15,000 euro mark.
India plans to slash tariffs on cars imported from the European Union to 40% from as high as 110%. That was according to sources on Monday. It would be the biggest opening yet of the country's vast market as the two sides close in on a free trade pact that could come as early as Tuesday. Two sources told Reuters that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government has agreed to immediately reduce the tax on a limited number of cars from the bloc, with an import price of more than $17,739. They added this will be further lowered to 10% over time, and would ease access to the Indian market for European automakers such as VW, Mercedes-Benz and BMW. India's Commerce Ministry and the European Commission declined to comment. India and the EU are expected to announce on Tuesday the conclusion of drawn-out negotiations for the Free Trade Pact. It's already being dubbed the mother of all deals and could expand bilateral trade and lift Indian exports of goods such as textiles and jewellery. They've been hit by 50% US tariffs since late August. India is the world's third largest car market by sales after the US and China, but its domestic auto industry has been one of the most protected. New Delhi currently levies tariffs of 70% and 110% on imported cars. Lower taxes will allow car makers to sell imported vehicles for a cheaper price and, according to one of the sources, test the Indian market with a broader portfolio before committing to manufacturing more cars locally.